And make sure there's nothing on my desk. Whoa. Hey everyone. Hang on, I'm trying to get my thing pulled up here. Okay. How's everyone doing? Are y'all ready to see the vintage library? I got it today. Well, I did. I haven't gotten the order yet. Because Stamperia sent me this out along with another new collection that's not coming out until May. But I already took all that out of the box because I'm not allowed to show that. Why does it say we have no internet connection? So weird. There we go. We're good now. Let me turn this down, make sure I don't get any back stuff. Alright. I think they're sending me subliminal messages again because they wanted me to create stuff out of this. And then I have to send it to them. And I was adding stuff into my Etsy shop. Like these lovely ribbons. These are the cutest things ever. I don't even want to use them because they come on wooden spools. And I just think they're adorable. So they're in my Etsy shop. And then I added the rub-ons. They're so pretty. I was actually about to make a journal page out of that. So, this is why I think they're wanting me to create books, because every single page they sent me that's single like this is a book cover one. So I guess that's what I'll do. And then there's the other side. That I would make a book cover for sure. And if you don't know anything about the designer of this paper, she does the cosmos. So there's a lot of cosmos influence and stuff in there, like the owl. And she did this dedicated to her grandfather, who was an avid book reader. So it's very pretty. So these are the single sheets. And all of this is on pre-order right now in my Etsy shop. So this I just got sent on Monday. I wish my other order would come as quick as what they sent. So they have the fabrics, and I'll open everything up since these are the ones that I have to do projects with. I can't even believe they fit all that in there because they sent me a whole nother collection in here too. That's crazy. So here's one of the fabrics. They're all 12 by 12. Just pretty. This one is the one that has all the books on it. I just wanted to jump on here and share all this with you guys. That is really pretty. So if you're a book lover or you know somebody who is, I would definitely recommend making them something out of this. Even if you don't make journal books, you can make anything. That's why they sell mixed media stuff, because books are not their thing. They create other things out of the scrapbooking paper. This is just wood. A wood print. So that looks really neat. And this is silk. And they all come like this. So if you ever get one from me and I have it folded up, you gotta iron it anyway. Because they have wrinkles all through them. But if you lay them flat for a few days, they will eventually get out of there. That one's pretty. Kind of looks like a leather cover. Okay. And then the two new products they have are medium for pigments, metal, and gilding effects. This is for the powdered pigments. Let me find one. I have some right here somewhere. Where did I put my pigments? Oh, they're in here. Hold on. I'll show you exactly what they are for. Let me get my pigments unburied here. Without making a huge disaster. Alright. Oh my god, this is heavy. Okay. So, these are the pigments. Where are they at? These are the sparkles. Here we go. It's pigment and stuff like this. Make sure that, I think I put the thing back on, yeah. This is what the pigment looks like. Okay, and yes, it's very messy. So this is a medium for these kind of pigments. And I'm pretty sure you can use them with the purpurinas as well, which is also a metallic pigment. And what you do is you can transform the pigment powder into a paint. So this creates it into a paint. So I'm going to experiment with this because I have stuff like this burnt ember, which is like a brownish coffee bronze kind of color. And that means you can mix the pigments together and make different colors and then make it into a paintable form, which is awesome. So that's what the pigments are. Yes, I have a lot here. And they sell all kinds of pigments. And I do have all the pigments in my Etsy shop. And I think I had some of this, but it has already sold. But I'm making another order, so I will make sure I order that. I'm unboxing the new Stamperia collection. The Stamperia sent me out a special box with the new collection that was just released yesterday. It's on pre-order in my Etsy shop. And they sent me another collection that's coming out in May, but I can't show that, so that's not in here. So we went over the fabric. They have the die cuts. Let me get a box, and I will dump them out in there, or a lid or something. Let me find one. Ah, here we go. They want me to create a lot of projects with this stuff. So, they send me out pizza boxes, and I have to create stuff with them. So, these are the die cuts. This is the cardboard ones, not the sticker ones. And my mind is already going. It's like little Merlin from The Sword in the Stone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just got an idea. And actually, it's really funny because I'm doing a book that has nothing to do with this. But all this will go perfectly in part of my book. They have lots of owls, so if you're an owl fan, there you go. Oh, that's an inkwell. This is the same, if you just joined in, this is the same lady who does the Cosmos, which I'm working on that book right now. That's why there's a lot of moons and kind of, you know, celestial stuff in it. So these are actually kind of cool because those look just like the metal book corners. So if you do journaling, you could actually attach them in there and they won't take up the, you know, room like the metal ones would. Or you can put them on a cover. So yeah, if you're a book lover or you know somebody who is, they have, I just did the fabric. See, they have books, and these are all 12 by 12. And they're really easy to use. They're not bad at all. They also have the matching paint set. So if you do the clay molds, this will match perfectly with that. I love when they do stuff like this because it makes it so much easier. But you can also buy these individually. They do this when they first come out. They did it for the Magic Forest, and they do it for and the new collection that will be coming out after that. And then my favorite, I'm so glad they have this, rice paper glue. Basically, decoupage for the rice paper. This is what they use, and it's thick and matte, and it actually works a lot better than Mod Podge. So I was happy that they came out with this. Then they have the Vintage Library. These are the aqua colors. The only way I can describe it is it's the equivalent of Tim Holtz Distress Ink Oxide Sprays. That's kind of like what it is. It's a bit thicker and more vibrant color. And you can use them, oh my gosh, you can on porous surfaces and stuff like that. Everything. Sometimes I'll take a paintbrush in there and I'll flick it on whatever I'm using, and that works also because I'm always scared of overspraying. So yeah. Alright, and then we have the collectibles. I don't have these in my shop, but I have more on the way for pre-order, and I will add them back in there after I get off of here because I didn't realize they were going to be that popular. But these are really neat. I'm super excited about these. For those of you that like fussy cutting, this is your jam right here. And I like these because they look like wallpapers. So all of the collectibles look like this. They'll be whatever graphics they have on here. And then usually on the other side, they'll have the reflective one. They didn't do that with this because they put optional stuff on here, but this one actually has more pages in it than the other ones. See, they do it like a reflection kind of thing on those. And then this has all owls, and there's the back. And then here, the little mouse. I would not want to, this is not my thing. I hate fussy cutting. If these came in stickers, I would be so happy. Because then I would just peel, like those sticker books. I may tell them that. I'm like, you need to make the collectibles in stickers. Let's just be honest. And then bookmarkers. And then lots of tags here. And then there's the other side. And then they have all kinds of goodies here. And more corners and labels. And this sheet right here is super pretty. I think actually it's on one of these other sides, maybe? No, it's on a rice paper. So that's the collectibles. And then, let's see. We have, and I do have these, the 8x8. They are doing backgrounds and the main pad. And I'll show you the big pad. Because that's, or after, let me show you all this stuff. They have the stencils. It has some kind of writing. Oh, we got tape on them. Hold on a minute. We got tape. We're taped. We're taped. We're taped. We're taped. I'll have to see if I can untape these without doing anything weird. There we go. There's one. This one is, let's see if I can find something with a solid background. What is this? I don't know if y'all can see that, but oh yeah, there you go. Little decorative corners and everything. And then we have the book ends. And let me see what we got going on here. I knew I shouldn't have stacked these together. I took them out of the package because I was being nosy. Here's the bookends that they have. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Alright, we're good. Okay. And then this has like writing on it. It's in a different language, but I've seen this actually used already, and it's super, super pretty. You can see. And then this one is just an all over graphic, design. And then, let's see what else we got. We have the wood pieces. I use these a lot for the books. I like the book corner, so. Then the owls. These are like wooden pieces. You just glue them on. And then we have the small chipboard pieces. These are actually nice because they're super thin. And then you can paint them and decorate them however you want. So, really nice. That one's pretty too. That would look really good as a texture on a book or whatever project. And then the owls. And then this is the same as stencil over there. It's in a different language. It's probably Spanish because she's Spanish. So, whoa. And then they usually have rice papers that are this big. They only come in like this size right here, which is nice. You could still use this because I like the ones that are like a background like this. But they finally come in tiny sizes for smaller decoupage. And this comes with 8. And it's an A6 size. So let me show you these because I like the smaller size ones because I'll end up cutting those up. So there's the one with the books. Then we have this blue background. And then a brown background. The red. And there's the same paper one. It's just smaller. And then this. And this one. Now this is one of my favorite backgrounds right here. It's very pretty. It's more of a neutral color. So these are really good for smaller projects compared to this right here. So they are, and I also am getting these in the Alice in Wonderland. They make these tiny rice paper packs now. So I'm excited about that. See, isn't that pretty? That's one of the rice papers. I have a ton of those in here. They kind of all got, looks like wallpaper. So basically, and these are nice too because you can cut these out, all the little tinies, and then you can decoupage them on stuff. So, and then here's one that's books. Here is the book buildings and the door one. I'll have to put it in between a piece of paper. It kind of got a little mangled in there, or a couple of books. Straighten it back out. And let me get the molds out of the way. Alright, molds. They have, this can be used with soft clay resin. They're a little bit deep for resin, but you can, and you can also use an elastic paste with the thin ones. But these are all the book spine. And then they have this one, which is very pretty. They have the little corners, little frames, all that. And acrylic stamps. Right here, the clear stamps. I do have more of these on the way. And I think this one, though, is my favorite. And these always come out so good. They're not like, they don't bleed. You know how if you get lettering, it will like not look like lettering. It just kind of blends all together. They did a good job with stuff like this. These are the card sets. And they usually don't have card sets with collections, but they do with this one. And I'm happy because Alice in Wonderland has one. And that's awesome. I like the cards because these are usually tags and stuff. Let me set this over here. And this, and they're like thick like the paper. So it's like a smaller version of all the cards. And they'll have like bookmarkers. You don't have to cut stuff out. There's a little Merlin looking guy. And they have stuff like this. And tags. And they punch little holes in them for you, so you can just put in the eyelets or just leave them because they're actually really thick. And then here's one that actually opens, and it's the books. And then here's another one that opens. They make really pretty cards too. And then this one's kind of like a postcard size. So that's the card collection. You get 7 cards, 5 tags, 1 bookmarker. That's usually the standard that you get with those. And then my favorite is, here's the rub-ons too. Let me get the rub-ons out of here. So these are the paper transfer things where you just put it on the, it's like a temporary tattoo for paper, but it's permanent, not temporary. And so these are the rub-ons right here. So super, super, super happy. These are so much fun to do. Like I said, I had 2 that set out here on my desk that I was actually just about to journal with. These are not new, but they are in my Etsy shop. But look how pretty, and they come out so good. I love them. I think I'm becoming obsessed with these, especially if you do journal books. These look great putting them on there, or the inserts for them. So here is the sticker ephemeras. These are one of my favorites too because they're thinner and you don't have to glue them on. Here, let me turn this over. Alright, here we go. There's always like over 50 of them in here. That's why I always have to pour them out. So we have the books, the little tags. Oh my gosh, look at this. What the heck? I think she had a moment. Like a bullet to the moon. Alright. Ever float your boat. Oh, the quill's pretty. More books. Go this way. And owls. I saw the owl. Ooh, it's like a crystal ball with a book in it. Violin or a cello. Little stairs. Clocks. More little labels. I've written on some of these too. You can write on them as long as it's like permanent. I think it goes this way. The pen. Another book. More little loose flowers. Here's book corners. Little books. That's pretty too. So keys. I mean, there's all kinds of little itty bitties here. More books. Tops of pens. And all that. So that's the ephemera sticker packs. So yeah. Alright, y'all ready to see the papers now? Papers are amazing. Here, let me put these down. Alright, we have the background. Okay, here we go. We have the wood. Looks like a wood piece. And then books. Oh, these, you could cut all these out too. Then brown paper. This actually looks more like leather. These are neat. Do all kinds of stuff with that. And again, these are the backgrounds. So they make, these are good for just plain books, whatever you want. Especially if you don't want to cover up any of the pictures on the actual pages. I think this one is probably one of my favorites with all the collage of papers. My gosh, Judy, you sound like me. That's why I ended up starting this. And then, oh, this is nice. This is like a bunch of music scores. So that is the backgrounds. And then here's the main pad. Okay, here we go. I love these things because I use these a lot on tags and stuff. So lots of, oh look, they even have this book belongs to one. I already have a plan of what I'm doing with this. I am making a book out of it, but it's going to be a little bit different. This is pretty. And this is great because this actually looks like a book already. See, here's the spine, there's the cover. That's all the papers they sent me. I honestly think they know that making books is up my alley. So now this one right here, I saw this page and this is one of my favorites right here because it's like Treasure Island. See, it's got pirates, and I first thought of Nikki because she was doing Pirates of the Caribbean. And there's the Jungle Book right there. There's that moon again. And so this one, Around the World in 80 Days, 5 Weeks in a Balloon. So this is like Robert Louis Stevenson page. And then, of course, they have the map on the back. And then they have lots of music. It says music up here. Beethoven, Chopin. So it's all music scores. And then this one, see, they have them all labeled up at the top. This one's mystery. And then they have all the books here. Edgar Allan Poe, the memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. So it's all sorted out, kind of like a library. And then there's that book. And then they have fantasy. And this has the dragon. And then I thought of Connie because she was doing dragon books here. And that's actually really pretty. So yeah, that's neato. And then there's a bunch of books back here. A little Merlin looking guy. Then we have the cards, which is pretty neat. And then this one also looks like a book cover and spine. I don't know. I just pick. That's all. I just go for it. Usually when I make a book, though, I use 2 pads of paper because I use the rest of the paper to make inserts. Oh, that's cute. They look like books on the other side. And then there's the lovely fussy cutting page, which actually this don't look terrible. So, and that is the main pad. And like I said, I have all this for pre-order already in my Etsy shop. Oh, I'm going to be busy. That's all I have to say. So, they have the rub-ons, the paints that go with them, the sprays, the medium for pigments, and for the rice paper for decoupage. Here's the little mini rice papers for decoupage, which I like a lot. I'm so glad they went small. Then we have the fabrics pieces that are 12 by 12. And yes, I have used these on book covers before. I think I actually have one. Yeah, I do have one I made in the Cosmos book. Not the big book. I made a small book on Live. And then here's this. So there's the 4 pieces of fabric. And then these are the single sheets. I don't carry the single sheets usually because I feel like just buy the paper pad. It probably would be cheaper. Oh, there we go. And then the other rice papers. These are the bigger ones. And when the other collection releases in May, I will have that. And then there's another one coming out in June. So I'm super, there's the clear stamps. So I have lots of little projects planned with them. And until I have to send them all my stuff before they will release all my projects on their site when those collections come out. So then I'll be able to share them with you guys after that and everything. So, and then the collectibles, I did order more of these. I didn't realize everybody was going to go crazy over them. Because they are kind of neat, though. And I will have some more of them. I'll add them in there for people or pre-ordering. And then I'll have the 8x8s. I think everything is still in there, as far as I know. Now, I don't know now, because probably everybody just went in there and went nutty. But I have been adding stuff all day. Also, if you guys use the pigments, the Cosmos, I finally got these, the Stardust pigments, like this. If you guys use these, I finally got the beeswax. It was finally in stock that goes with these. And if you put this on when you're using these pigments, it won't rub off at all. So I finally got those in there. So I've been adding stuff in, and I have a lot more of these. There's one of them I have that is discontinued, and I think it was this one. It's like a bluish. They replaced it with this because it looks the same. It just, for some reason, that one's white. So yeah, I have all these in my Etsy shop. I'm trying my best to get more and more products to you guys, especially us here in the US, because a lot of people don't know that they carry ribbon, they carry felt, they carry glue guns, they carry tools, everything. But I have to have like a whole nother house just to, you know, sit there and store it all. So yeah, so that's the vintage collection. So anything I make in here, I will definitely be posting it, and I hope you guys like it. I don't have a release date for the mermaid tails. However, we have the nautical one. It's like a bluish teal, sometimes dark purple. You see that like right in there. If you see that, it looks like dark purple, sometimes looks black. This is going to be the new color. When I have the release date for the bundle, I will let you know. And the bundle will come with every single attachment. The small finger dauber, the round ink blender, the rectangle ink blender, and the bead picker upper. So it will come with everything. So yes, and it looks gorgeous. Hey, what'd you do with those shells? That was the only one I couldn't show yesterday. The seashells. And then we got the seashells finally done. When I was on live yesterday, I couldn't show that. So, yeah. So, thanks for looking. And I will be doing the mega bundle with the flower pot and the rose. Limited time only. I will be doing those in a huge bundle that will come with everything, including a bone fold. But, like I said, they're going to be limited. But I really am digging the flower pot because look how many handles I can hold in there. And the flower is right there in the middle. It has a thingamabobber on it, too. I was using it last night. That's why it's blue. So this will be the flower bundle that it will come with. And it will come with all the other attachments also. I'm not sure what color I'm going to do yet. It may be a magenta or it may be rose gold. Which the rose gold looks like this. See? Well, you guys can't probably tell too much. But yeah, it looks like that. So, and I'll let you know the, when we drop those. Oh, here's the seashells. Look. So, it's very nautical vibes. I had a really good name picked out for it yesterday. It was nautical something. And I've went completely blank. So, yeah. And these are awesome. And they don't feel bad in your hand. They're so light. They're made out of plants. You know, so it's, isn't it biodegradable? I don't know. It's minus that. It's a plastic made out of corn. So, just to let you know. And the queen also looks really good in that. So, I'm just going to hang on to that, I think. So, yeah. So those are all the announcements, but I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys the new vintage library collection. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for you guys to see the crazy book I do out of this, because I'm not just going to make a normal book. That would be boring. So I'm going to be starting on that after I finish the Cosmos book eventually. So yes. And I'll keep you guys updated. And remember, I'm doing the Stamperia workshop May 18th, 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's like 5 hours behind, 5 or 6 hours behind Europe. Somewhere around there. And I will be doing a new book, but it's kind of a project that kind of embodies everything that I do, from digital templates to unique shape books to pop-ups and to mixed media stuff with Stamperia. So yes, so I'm excited about that. I just have to practice a little bit more. But now that I have the thing made, it will be easy to do, I think, anyway. Am I frozen? I froze, didn't I?
You got all these. I can't use these because...
Hang on, guys. I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
You can have all them.
What was strange? Hold on. I'm looking at you guys' comments. Oh, okay, good. I'm not. What was strange? Oh, no, I want to know. What was strange? Okay, okay, we're good. I see now. Because I'm looking over here. And I was freezing up. What was strange? Cece, what was strange? We all want to know now. I don't know. She'll probably tell me later. So, anywho, so thank you guys for jumping on live with me, and I hope you love the new collection. I love it. So now I'm going to go play with it a little bit, I think. And I will see everybody on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. A conversation on here or... Nancy. Are you talking about on here? I muted somebody on here. She was saying bizarre stuff. And I'm over crazy. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Alright, I'm hopping off of here. Thanks, guys. Bye.